Alright, let's address the elephant, or should I say the hairpiece in the room. Donald Trump, a man who needs no introduction but definitely deserves a psychological evaluation, might be eyeing a return to the White House. Now, predicting the future is about as reliable as a Trump Tower casino, but let's, for a moment, imagine what a Trump 2.0 presidency could mean. Buckle up, folks, because if the first ride was anything to go by, this one promises to be a doozy. We're talking potential economic roller coasters, political cage matches that would make WrestleMania look tame, and a global power struggle that could make the Cold War look like a schoolyard spat. So, remember that whole America First thing? Yeah, get ready for round two. We're talking tariffs galore, trade wars that'd make Sun Tzu blush, and a laser focus on bringing back manufacturing jobs like it's 1950. Now, this could be good news for American industry, maybe even give it a much-needed shot in the arm. But hold on to your wallets, folks, because this kind of economic upheaval could also mean inflation spikes that would make your head spin. And let's not forget about our global trading partners. They won't exactly be thrilled about this sudden shift, and let's just say, China's not exactly known for its forgiving nature. If there's one thing Trump excels at, it's dividing people. And a second term? Oh boy, that's like pouring gasoline on a dumpster fire. We're talking political polarization on steroids, legal battles that would make the OJ trial look like a parking ticket dispute, and impeachment attempts that might actually make it past the Senate this time. Get ready for mass protests and counter-protests, with everyone from your crazy uncle to your yoga instructor suddenly feeling the need to voice their political opinions. It'll be messy, loud, and exhausting, but hey, at least it'll be good for the megaphone industry. Chapter 3. Remember when America was considered a reliable ally? Yeah, those days might be gone. Trump 2.0 could mean less support for NATO, forcing Europe to bulk up its own military like it's preparing for a medieval siege. Then there's China. Get ready for even tougher stances, from trade tariffs to tech bans, possibly even pushing us closer to a new Cold War, only this time with more TikTok bans and fewer nuclear warheads. Oh, and let's not forget about Russia. Who knows what kind of diplomacy will go down there? One thing's for sure, the rest of the world will either have to adapt to a more unpredictable and possibly isolationist America, or we might see some surprising new alliances forming. Chapter 4. Now, here's where things get really scary. Artificial intelligence is already changing the world, but under Trump 2.0 it could become a political weapon like never before. Imagine a world of hyper-targeted political ads that know your deepest fears and desires, AI-generated propaganda that's so convincing it'd make Goebbels jealous, and deepfakes so realistic they'd make you question your own reflection. And let's not forget about the potential for AI-driven surveillance and voter monitoring. It's a dystopian future straight out of Black Mirror, but hey, at least we'll have personalized ads to distract us from the crumbling democracy, right? Outro. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into a potential future where Trump returns to the White House. It's a future full of economic uncertainties, political turmoil, and global power shifts that could reshape the world as we know it. Whether that future is a utopia or a dystopia, well, that's up for debate. But one thing's for sure, it's a future we can't afford to ignore. What do you think? Would Trump 2.0 be a win or a disaster for the world? Let's discuss in the comments below, and for the love of all that is holy, please remember to vote in the next election. It might be the only way to avoid this whole mess.